Sunday, new kit day. What do we got here? Ooh. There is a couple of biddens. We have a buff. Gilet. You know what I like about the Attaquer gilet? You can access your phone through the back. That's why we like the Attaquer race gilet. Winter long sleeve jersey. Nice. Pair of arm warmers. Pair of leg warmers. A short sleeve race jersey. Black. Black because I like black. And a pair of all-day adventure bib shorts. Ooh, the all-day adventure bib shorts. They got a pocket. All about the content pocket. Nice. And a pair of gloves. Thanks, Attaquer. Thanks very much. So for those of you who don't know, Attaquer is an Australian brand run by my mates Steve and Greg. They started in about 2012. They now send kit worldwide. I've been wearing Attaquer since season 1. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm a big fan. Thanks for the support, guys. Now it's time to go for a bike ride.
Waking up one day, I say I leave enough. Too many years of that, too many tears for that. I'm holding up my life, I'm holding on too tight. I had enough of that. I sing a prayer for that.
So we are out here for a little bike ride. Pretty foggy this morning, but we've got a good crew. One Ben Perry, one Jimmy Whelan, one Brody Mai, Chapman, a Dan Bonello, and we have a Harrison Bailey. So we've got a good crew of 6. We're headed for Port de la Selva. So today we're heading up to a place called Port de la Selva. Port de la Selva is up quite close to the French border actually. There's a really great climb to get there. It's a beautiful portside town as the name suggests. Gonna roll up there, probably banging over the climb. I imagine there might be some chop on the way back. Let's see what unfolds. About to start the first climb of the day. This is Sant Pere de Rhodes. Sant Pere de Rhodes. No sé, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but that's because my Spanish is shit. So anyway, rolling along here, about to kick up this climb. This one that heads over to Port de la Selva is an amazing climb. 7.5 Ks, average is about 7.5%, nice smooth road, some beautiful views. It's a great 20-minute test, and better catch up with these guys before they drop me. That was my gap close. I'll welcome them to the world. There's a few riders on that. Yeah, climb done.
So this descent's got to be one of the best descents in Catalonia. Super smooth, remixed road, beautiful corners, beautiful views, an amazing castle at the top of you as you come over the top there, and just zero complaints. This one's amazing. Getting a little TA. What are we eating here?
Datils.
Datils
Sin
sin queso.
Sin queso.
A little bit of caffeine, a fair bit of sugar.
So we're at Port de la Selva. Port de la Selva is about 50 kilometres due north of Girona. It's a super nice portside town, as you can see, and as the name suggests. And we're just grabbing some lunch, grabbing a couple of coffees, and then we're going to hit back on the road.
What are we chatting about here?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how many grams of carbohydrates I'm eating on training rides, and it's less than I think, even though I feel like I eat heaps.
When you're training, how many grams of carbs are you aiming for an hour?
Minimum 50 to 80, depending on the ride. If it's like super low intensity, then I'm 40 something. But so if I ate this whole packet of dates, it's 200 grams, and that would be 130 grams of carbohydrates. So that's like 2 hours worth of food, ideally.
And then what else have you eaten this ride?
Fiber in this whole packet of dates. I've eaten a gel, and I've had 2 SIS bars and some jam and bread and a banana. These guys are eating bocadillos.
Time for a little bocadillo. This is lunch in COVID times. Alright, Ben Perry. I don't even...
What's so funny?
Tell me about yourself. Who are you, Ben? Tell me about yourself, Ben. Tell the readers, tell the viewers.
Tell the readers. Yeah, I race for Astana Premier Tech from Canada. I've done some races before. I'm gonna do some racing in the future. 4th in Melbourne Warrnambool.
Big one. That would have been today. That would have been
Yeah,
1 year ago today.
Amazing race in Melbourne and Warrnambool.
How good is the Melbourne riding scene?
It's amazing. Hell ride, the nongs,
Sorrento trucking.
The dandy nongs.
all the smashed Avo on toast money you can buy. The cheap bars where you can get a beer for $30. I like it. I rate
What
it.
else?
I miss
What
it.
else can we talk about? How many lakes
Yeah.
does Canada have?
What hockey team?
If you happen to be bored and on Google Earth, zoom in on northern Lake Superior area in Canada, and the plethora of lakes there is
And confirm, they're wet.
shocking. Wet lakes. A lot of wet lakes
A
up
lot
there.
of wet lakes.
Insights with Ben Perry.
out there too.
That again to get the yellow.
So are we getting the QOM up this next climb?
Maybe. We'll give it a crack. We'll be following some wheels. Maybe I'll get a little lead out.
Little lead out for
What
QOM.
about you?
Me? Alright. Alright, Venga. We're going up now, 10 Ks. Average is 2.9%, but it's quite flat for the top few Ks, which is what flattens it out. Down to roses after that.
Look at us, here we are, it's so close, yet so far. Night and day fades away, and I'm choosing to stay. Spent half my
tree we're currently chopping along. The point of a chop rolling off like this is it's to simulate the way you'd roll in the breakaway of a race, where everyone rolls along, everyone takes a turn on the front, they swing off into the wind, and the next person on the downwind side moves up, takes their place. So basically it's a way for everyone to work, and you keep the group moving at quite a quick pace. On our way back to Girona, good bit of pre-season work, so back to it.
This is all we, this is all we, this is all we got for now. Chasing ghosts from the past when this life is so fast.
Alright, so done a bit of a chop. Just stopped for a quick bit of a drink from the supermarket, and we're probably going to get back to it now. We're not chopping from here, but we've actually been going so quick that we're well ahead of schedule. So today's 5-hour ride was going to be more like 4.5, so we're going to add on a little bit of extra.
Big for the camera as well. All right, Brody and I are gruppetto now.
We're gruppetto.
Gruppetto.
Done the work.
The lads have dropped
Now I
us.
gotta creep home.
We're adding on an extra 45 minutes because we would have been home far too early. So we're at like 4 hours 15. What was on your program today?
2.5 hours.
Two and a
Don't
half.
listen to me. I checked with my coach.
Train how Brody says to train, not how she does train.
Dear coach, please can I chop? He says, okay, let me know how that goes.
That's how you get strong though. Girona
Yeah.
strong.
ABC, always be chopping.
ABs. All right, what a bloody day. Holy shit, 4.5 hours in. I got 230 normalized power, which for me at 61 kilos is a reasonable amount. Done some chopping, done some climbing. We're now coming up the backside of Els Angels. Els Angels, I've spoken about it a bit and I'll probably speak about it a bit more. It's the closest climb to Girona. And the way we're going now is gonna drop us at the top, and so we can descend down into Girona. It's 5 and a bit kilometers, and it averages around 8%. It's got a little flat section up the top, so that actually takes out a bit of the percentage. The KOM for this climb is an astonishing 12 minutes, and that was Levi Leifheimer in about 2012. So hasn't been beaten since then, and I can tell you a number of people have had a crack. Gonna cruise up here, look at the view, enjoy the last little half hour of this ride, and then we descend down into Girona and home again. I'm not filming any talking, I'm just like
That's okay.
getting B-roll here.
It's good. I think it's good.
Tell us your first race. Your first race that you got coming up is Omloop Het Nieuwsblad next weekend.
It's the 28th, I believe.
28th. Couple of weekends time.
Time to practice my cornering skills. Lots of corners in that race. Cobbles, wind, desperate people to win. All the things.
All the things we love about bike racing.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to it.
That's a very small insight into a very good athlete.
Oh shit, they waited for us.
Ah! Crew is all back together. Reassemble.
I thought Dan would be home cooking rice already.
Last climb done. Els back to town.
Waking up one day, I say I leave enough. Too many years of that, too many many tears for that. I'm holding up my life. I'm holding on too tight. I had enough of that. I sing a prayer for that. Oh, I'm getting old enough to know what's wrong, what's right. But I got freedom here. My mind you'll never get. This is it. This is all.
All right, what a day. There we have it. So yeah, that was bigger and longer than I expected, but a good bit of fun. So riding with Ben Perry, Canadian, Jimmy Whelan, Australian, and Brodie Chapman, who is also Australian. They were the 3 pros with us today, and then we had Dan Bonello and Harrison Bailey, who you would have seen in previous episodes. That was a big day out, 166 kilometers in the end. Good fun, a classic Girona Saturday. If you want to see the route from today, it's up on my Strava. You can have a look there, which I'll put a link to down below. If you want to follow any of the guys, I'll put all the links to their Instagram in the description as well. If you enjoyed that, feel free to like and subscribe. I'd love it if you would like this video, smash the like button. It's really good for the algorithm, and also subscribe to the channel. That'd be cool as well. So that's episode 7 done out the way. I'm gonna head back downstairs, enjoy the rest of my Saturday evening, and I'll see you in episode 8. All right, ciao.